Alright, so the new set images for Ninjago Core 2023 Wave just leaked, and I never thought I'd actually say this, but Core is amazing. No, like honestly, this wave is really fucking good. So I thought it'd be fun to go through this wave, see what there is, and see what I'll be picking up in January when these sets eventually release. And I guess with that being said, let's get into the video. So the first set up here we have is the Ninja Creative Brick Box, and this set looks pretty cool. I honestly can't tell a lot what's going on here. The image is pretty low quality, but it looks like you get some nice minifigures, some nice little side builds that could probably go great with a city. This definitely seems like a set that'll be really good for, you know, young kids who don't have a lot and just want a bunch of Lego and some Ninjago stuff. This seems like it's a set for them. There are two mystery minifigures. I don't know who those guys are, but it seems like a really good set for kids. This is definitely a set I will not be picking up. Unless those minifigures look really cool, but I might just get them on Bricklink. But this is definitely, like I said, a really cool set for kids, as it is just a 5+ set. Next up, we have, as ridiculous and dumb as the name is, this set is beautiful. This set was leaked yesterday. This is Zane's Ice Dragon Creature, and I mean, holy, this is definitely a set I'm going to be picking up. This looks amazing. I mean, look at the build for the dragon, and that dragon is buff. It's also really good to see that the Pixel minifigure is getting in more sets, as she was only in the really big monastery from the last core wave, which unfortunately I wish I would have waited on getting that monastery because I really only got that for the Pixel minifigure. So I'm glad to see that she's coming in more sets, and these new villains, oh my god, dude, they look so good. I love these designs for the new villains, the Bone King and these Bone Villains. The weapons definitely look really cool, and I love the overall designs for them, and the mix of the red and the blacks and that like kind of like yellowish green. It just looks really good, and I love the weapons. This is definitely a set I'm going to be picking up. It can also turn into like a bit of a mech. It's one of those 2-in-1 sets, and yeah, the mech does look a little goofy. I still think it looks pretty cool, and I'm probably going to keep it in the dragon form, but it's definitely a set that's worth picking up. And then we have probably my favorite set of the wave. This is Jay's Titan Mech, and this set looks, I mean, just phenomenal. You can see for one there, we get a little like bootleg min picks down there, which is really cool. I wish it would have just given us an actual min picks, but it is what it is. We get Nia, Jay, and 3 villains in this set, which is awesome. Now we're getting a lot of these villains because they are really cool minifigures, unlike the snakes from the last core wave I didn't really like or care for. Unfortunately, the minifigures for Core don't change this time around, so it is the same Core minifigures we got in the last wave, which really does bug me. I don't know why they did that. They should have changed the minifigures, especially since they were so ugly, but it is what it is. And for the actual mech itself, I mean, this thing is gorgeous. It's got like 3 swords. It's very anime and Japanese-esque with especially the 2 swords there with like the little lanterns and stuff on the end. I love this set. This set looks like an amazing build, and it'll go very well beside my Lloyd's Titan mech. This is definitely a set I need to get. I love the blue and white mixture, although it should have been blue and yellow given that's his kind of color combo for his suit, but it is what it is. I love this set. This is definitely a day 1 pickup for me. And then continuing with J-themed sets, we have Jay's Lightning Evo Jet. This set is alright. It's alright. It's a 6+ set. It reminds me of a miniature version of the J-Mech we got all the way back in Season 1 and the Legacy Wave. And this is definitely a good way to get the J minifigure if you haven't already. I will not be picking up this set as I have really no need to. I have tons of J-Mechs, I mean J-Jets, and I also have the J core figure, so I have no reason to get this, but I can see for a young kid, with this set being so cheap and coming with J, if J's your favorite ninja, and this is all you can get, I definitely recommend picking up this set, as it's definitely not a bad set, but when you have as much J-Mechs as I do, you don't need another one. Now, this next set is honestly really goofy, but I absolutely love it, and just the overall creativity and risk take with this. We have Kai's Mech Rider Evo, which is Kai in a big mech riding a big motorcycle on his mech with a giant sword. Now, as you can see, this is a weird looking set, but it also looks really cool, and I'm definitely going to pick this up, even though there's no benefit to it minifigure wise. We do get 2 of the new core villains, so that is definitely worth something there, but the set itself just looks really goofy, dumb, and cool, which is what this core wave is all about. So I definitely have to pick up this set just for the fact of how goofy it is, and I want to know how to build this, and this definitely needs to be displayed in my Ninjago collect. And another really cool looking dragon, although this definitely does look like a dragon we've seen before and before again and again with Cole. This is Cole's Earth Dragon Evo. There's nothing really too new here besides a little spider bone villain down there, which would definitely make the set worth picking up on its own. I don't think I'm going to pick up this set, though. There's nothing really in it for me that's really making me need to pick up this set. I don't need another Cole Dragon. The dragon does look cool, but I don't think I'm going to pick it up, as it definitely looks a lot similar to other Cole Dragons we've gotten all the way back from his first dragon in 2011. I think I'm going to have to pass on this. This is, for me, definitely one of the lower and kind of worst sets of the wave, even though it's got a lot more put into it. It's just the least unique and creative set so far of the wave. Moving on, we have Lloyd's Titan Mech Battle. Now, this is something I would not be picking up since the mechs are so small and they're kind of eh. I mean, we pretty much already have this mech in different colors, given that it's just the same build that came in the previous sets. But what makes this worth picking up is the Golden Lloyd minifigure, and that's why I'm probably going to end up picking up this set just for that Golden Lloyd minifigure alone, where you can definitely use the helmet or his masterpiece on Oni Lloyd to make a more complete figure from the Crystallized season. And the other mech that he's fighting does look pretty cool with the skeleton bone kind of ghost warrior, whatever they are. That just looks so cool. So if it wasn't for the minifigure, I'd probably pass on this set, but given that we're getting a nice Lloyd minifigure and a cool villain mech, I'm probably going to end up picking up this set. And finally, we have Kai's Ninja Racer Car. This set is alright. This is definitely one of the sets meant for the younger audience, and you can definitely tell. But it is a pretty nice and decent build. Of course, you do get the Kai minifigure, and it is a decent price if you're just getting into Ninjago and you're just starting out and you want to get a nice little set, just like with the J Evo Jet. I definitely recommend this. I'm not going to be picking this up as there's really nothing I get out of this set. It looks alright, but it's definitely not something I'm dying to have in my collection. But still, a pretty solid set for the younger audience of Ninjago. And if you're one of those audiences who are looking at the set and thinking, oh, you should get it, I definitely recommend you get it. It's a nice cheap set and a good way to get the core Kai minifigure if you don't already have it. But those are all these sets for the 2023 actually, Core Evo wave. Once again, I think this is a really cool, unique, and creative wave. There's tons of good sets in here. I'm probably going to end up picking up half the wave because these sets are really, really good, and these villain figures are just amazing. I honestly can't wait to get my hands on some of these sets and review them on the channel, especially Jace Titan Mech. It's such a good looking set. I don't think I could turn down picking that up. But with that being said, that's going to do it here for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, please remember to leave a big thumbs up, and be sure to let me know what you guys think of these new core sets down below. Once again, thank you guys so very much for watching. If you guys do want more content just like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all on the next video. Peace out.